Hey guys, Pablo here. And in this video, the project that we actually are going to take a look at is called Elk Finance. So in this video, we're going to get all the information about this project. We will learn how this project works, what makes it different, what service does it provide, and how it's going to help and attract investors and new users. So anything I say in this video is not going to be an investment advice, and that's the only disclaimer. Actually, not the only disclaimer, but that's the main disclaimer that I'm going to give you guys in the start. So just, make sure of this. Now, we're here at the Elk Finance main website. I'm going to give you guys all sort of information about their farming, about their decentralized exchange, about their, how they're multi-chain and how many chains are there, and other such information too. So and also I'm going to put all the links in the description, or I can simply put the link tree in the description and you can get all the links from there. It actually makes it a lot simpler. It actually makes it a lot simpler for basically everyone. So I have important links open that I think that are necessary, and they fit good for an introduction. So we're going to take a look at all those and the light paper, and we're going to look briefly at the light paper for any information that's probably missed. So we're going to take a look at those links that fits for a good introduction. Now, basically, Elk Finance is a project that is going to help you transfer your cryptocurrencies from one chain to another. Now, I do know that you guys must be thinking there are so many bridges out there that we can use to do the same thing. And what's the difference? That is something that we're going to learn in this video. What makes Elk Finance different from all the other bridges? What problems do those other bridges face that this project has solutions for, and it has eradicated all those problems? And what benefit that the users get from this? They actually have put this somewhere. I'm not entirely certain because I have a lot of links over here. But basically, moving cryptocurrencies from one place to another, it's difficult. It costs a lot. The procedures are tiresome. There's risk of impermanent loss. So there's a lot of problems that are involved in this, and all those are eradicated by the Elk Finance through their unique method, and we actually can learn about that too. So these are the reasons what makes it different from the other bridges. Its core simplicity. Basically what happens in here is, if you have any token on any network, actually there are 6 chains that they have currently added, and they will be adding more chains in the future. So you have any token on any of those chains and you want to exchange it to some other token on another network, that token X is converted to Elk token, which is their token. And we're going to take a look at the token and we're going to take a look at the tokenomics of that and other benefits that you get from the Elk token too. So it's converted on the Elk token, and that goes to the other chain, and from there it's converted to token Y. That's the token that you want on another chain. And basically this is how it happens. You use the X Elk pool, and then when it's on the other chain you use the Y Elk pool. So basically this is how it works. They're saying it's fast, it's cheap, it's secure. Cross-chain swaps, Elk is designed to move value and not just tokens. So that's the problem with the other bridges, that there's a risk of impermanent loss, not just in the number of tokens but also in value, which this project, this method actually eradicates. This is the information about their decentralized exchange. They have their own decentralized exchange. The decentralized exchange for the ElkNet bridge enables instant swapping of Elk to and from other assets. Native tokens are incentivized by farming to provide deep liquidity and minimize slippage for ElkNet. And then Elk decentralized exchange rewards liquidity providers with a percentage 0.3% of each transaction. So by staking, by taking part in the farming, you actually make reward too. Now, since I mentioned farming, here's information about this. Liquidity providers can enter farms with their LP tokens to earn Elk emissions, and to promote a sustainable token trajectory, emissions targets are used to adjust rewards dynamically on each chain at the start of each round. And then they're saying farming rounds last for 42 days. And about the impermanent loss protection prevents users from being penalized for providing liquidity. So there's actually tons of information down here. I'm just checking if I haven't missed any information. No, I haven't. So I'm back here to the website, and we'll see the rest of the information. Now these are the problems. They have listed 3 problems that the other bridges actually have, And these are the solutions for all those three problems that they have eradicated. So there's problems such as hard to move assets around, and the solution for that, they have cross-chain liquidity network. So they have liquidity pool on basically all the networks. They use that to exchange the token that you want and to convert it to the Elk, and then that goes to another, and then they use the other pool on there, and they use it to convert it back to the token that you require. There's another problem, which is impermanent loss hurts liquidity pools. They have insurance against impermanent loss. Elk Finance believes in incentivizing liquidity providers by providing them with an insurance that they will not walk away with less. And they're incentivized them with 0.3% on the every transaction that we just talked about. And then there's problem for diluted pair liquidity, for which they have native settlement currency. Elk Finance only pools assets with the Elk token or our upcoming stablecoin. Therefore, our pools benefit from deeper liquidity. Now, here's the information about their token, the Elk token. So 10 million yield farming rewards, 10 million insurance against the impermanent loss, 2 million team advisors, and 424,000 airdrop, 20 million community funds. So in total, there are 42 million token, 42.424. So they went with that number. Initial supply per supported chain is 4 million. And this is their docs are coming soon, but we can take a look at the their light paper for more information if you want to get the introduction information about the Elk token, the cross-chain swaps. So there's a lot of information that is right here. We already took a look at the tokenomics, and we're going to take a look at the roadmap, but from the website. So you can surely come here and take a look at it for yourself. Now, this is their decentralized exchange that we talked about before. So, and here you can see all the chains that they have added: Polygon, Fantom, xDAI, xDAI, Binance. This one is probably the latest that they have added, and they said on the website that they're going to add Binance and Ethereum, but it seems like the Binance is already there, so I'm not entirely certain about that. But the upcoming one is Ethereum, and this one is just launched. So they're probably going to add more and more, which will increase the sphere for this project. Now you can take the certain links and all the other links that I haven't actually opened. This is their listing on the CoinMarketCap. You can see the live price of the Elk token here is $2.52. So if we haven't missed any other information, let's take a look at their roadmap then. So here's the roadmap for the Elk Finance. In Q4 of the 2020, the concept start development on the Elk Finance platform, and then we move forward to beta launch, airdrop, and farming. And then this is the Q2 of the 2021 SH airdrop, and then in Q2 of 2021 stablecoin, early beta release of the stablecoin, and then governance, launch of Elk token governance, and then in Q3 of the 2021 cross-chain liquidity pool, beta release of cross-chain liquidity provision, and then testnet in the Q3 of the 2021 incentivized testnet release. And then after the testnet, the mainnet launch that will be happening in the Q4 of the 2021 release of the ELK mainnet. So basically that's the most information for the introduction of this video. Now I think it's really amazing. This problem is quite huge in the cryptocurrency, because there's a lot of different networks that we have, and as an investor you don't really specifically stick to one network. You would want to move your assets around on different networks. So you need bridges, and the current bridges have a lot of problems, have a lot of risk. The processes are tiresome. There's risk of impermanent loss, and there's a lot of fees that involved in this. And in this one, there's no such fees. There's only transaction fees for the Elk token, and that's it. It's secure, it's cheap. So with all the problems that I mentioned, they have solution for this. And this is exactly what makes it different from the other projects, and I think people are going to benefit a lot from this. And when people get benefit, their own token is going to be used a lot, and we can already see it has a solid price, and I think it's going to go really far in the future. So I think it's an amazing project, and it's one of those projects which is going to help you. It's going to make your life a lot easier if you do all this stuff. So guys, to be informed about the innovation of this project, follow the Telegram pages. I'll put all the necessary links in the video description. So guys, we only find reliable projects for you, so we can help you earn more easily. Thousands of investors are listening to us, and traders always make good money. Maybe if you buy this coin now, you can become a millionaire after a year. So I recommend this project to everyone. So guys, if you want to buy this coin, buy it now. Let's not waste any time. I think you can make a great profit, guys, because you only find reliable projects for you. So guys, I'm putting all the social media details in the video description. You can also join the community and see more details from there. And also guys, you can get more information from the admins. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involves significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investor objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not. If there's something you don't know, please don't hesitate to ask me. So guys, I'm really happy to introduce you guys to this wonderful project. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video shortly. So stay tuned.